Today here with Silent Production Studios, and I'm here with
Gabriel from the San Antonio Nerd Coalition.
Awesome. So I wanted to ask you a few questions.
Yeah.
And so what inspired you to get into your craft or your business that you have?
So about 8 years ago, we moved down here to San Antonio. Moved up from up north Minnesota. By ourselves, just had a couple of family, brought my kids down, had a little bit of family here, but didn't know much of the city. And I just started noticing that, like me, I'm a big nerd. I started checking out some bar places, started checking out what's going on. It was, hard to figure out. I like to do a little bit of everything. And I realized there's not one place we go and figure out, hey, there's an event going on this weekend. There's maybe a trivia night, a Star Trek trivia night going on this weekend. I wanted to make a page where everybody can come together. Because I found out that San Antonio's got a lot of love. And they got a lot of great nerds and a lot of great fandom, but they're all separate. And so I was like, hey, let's start doing something. Let's start giving back to the community, giving back to me. So we put it on about 6 years ago, started building up. We wanted to show there's a lot of people that have anxiety. A lot of, they can't make it out to these cons. We wanted to show them at least the people that were there, maybe do some interviews, get the vendors, because if we could maybe show up and you like the stuff, but can't make it that day, At least you could sit there and say, oh, I like that. Let me see what's going on. Check a little QR code or something, link, and they can connect with that vendor and order something. We wanted to show the love because it's just, I can't get enough how great this community is, And we ended up finding this con, especially in Joel Commercial City.
Shout out Joel?
Yes, they welcomed us to their family. I can't speak enough about their team. Their team, special shout out to Flavio and Miss Wendy. They hold it together. Yes, they hold it down together. And they've become, not just con like people that we know, but friends, I enjoy talking to these people. I love joking. I love just coming out to hang out. And so that's why we started this. We wanted to show what's going on. Most of the time it's hanging out with friends now.
Yeah, building great communities, so have a reoccurrence and having different people come in and understand that, hey man, we're here to as a family together. To bring this, especially the work community, and even any sort of community together, especially here. The different types of events they have here. It's just cool to see, and it's just a lot of reviews.
Yeah, and it really, I enjoy it so much, and I just like a lot of these vendors. And if I had the other cons here in the cities, I know the people here. Like I'm like, oh hey, what's up? Oh hey, what's up? One of the big ones, like Corey, over here at the Laser Art Studio. He's hit a console, and I've been like, hey, what's going on? Because they're a good, tight-knit community. I can't speak enough about that.
So, what are you most excited about this event?
For this event, I'm a big Resident Evil fan. I don't know if you can do, we got shirts made for our last one. So at House's work, we had, and we got them made, and so got all decked out. And I'm a huge Resident Evil fan. I grew up gaming, so one of the first games I played was, Resident Evil. Getting into that with the PlayStation. The remake was fun.
I couldn't even last Resident Evil 2. Sorry, guys. Man, as a kid playing that game, I was scared. I was really PlayStation 1. I remember. I'll never forget. Dude, Resident Evil 2. The very first not even 10 minutes, I got scared. I turned it off.
Sometimes I call my mom or dad and be like, "Hey, come here real quick. What's going on?" And I get through an area real quick. Okay, you can go. Because when you're young, it's the daytime life, but that's the fun, and that's what I remember. That's the kind of stuff I laugh, and I'm trying to show my kids about it. And luckily I have my son that helps me a lot. So it's just that kind of stuff. And then you start talking with these people, and you realize they've been in other things. So for instance, Joe Mike he was Mr. Crab in all the video games for SpongeBob, like Battle for Bikini Bottom and stuff like that.
Oh wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, and so I'm like, dude. Kind of cool, It's just a little thing, but this one, I'm a huge Resident Evil fan.
Man, I wish I was a huge Resident Evil fan then, because now I'm into horror stuff. Now I'm into really scary stuff, but back then I could not for a lot to say we were fan. So what makes this event stand out for others you've attended?
This one, like I said, the Resident Evil, they always bring it. I noticed some of the signs they got some boxes that they put up. Which are really, really cool. But, I enjoy all the events, but for this one, Resident Evil, the thing, that's in my heart.
Right?
I gotta get that.
are there any special moments or interactions you've had with fans here that are really stuck with you, or any individuals that you've seen prior or that kind of like?
One of the first cons I did, I came in and it was the Return of the Living Dead. They had an event going on there. I got to meet Miguel Jr. And it was one of my first starting interviews to do. I was nervous. I messaged a local comedian down here. Shout out to the Chocolate Academy.
Okay, the Chocolate Academy.
Yeah. And I shout out because I was checking out stuff and I was like, hey dude, I'm nervous. Quick words. And then I did the interview and like Mr. Nunez Jr. really, he was just all about trying to look after me and talking and like these people are gonna and it was just that's a big thing that stuck in my heart. And then like last week watching the Mortal Kombat cast see the game, they were killing out the arcades.
Yes, I saw that. Yeah,
they were going down and they were making kids look bad. It was
I mean, you gotta give them a benefit of the doubt. They they were a part of the whole thing, so I'm pretty sure they've been playing it since then.
Yeah, I remember watching a commercial whenever the game first came out, and they actually had a little thing where I think it was Johnny Cage and Sonya playing it. It was one of the staring at the game over stuff, and they were playing some kids. But like from then to now, like
I'm pretty sure they're like,
oh, yeah.
I'm not letting no kid beat me at the game that I have predicted.
Yeah.
Cool. Can you tell us about any current or upcoming projects you're working on?
There's always stuff we got in the band. We're working on a potential show coming up here in the next month or so. We're really scheduled show. We got some events that we got invited to that we're gonna be with. When we bring it, we do spend like when the ones that we really like, we'll do special edition stuff. And we just show you guys, things like that. So that's probably stuff. All I say is keep looking, keep checking the page. We're always doing giveaways. We're always giving away merch. We're always having fun. We're trying to keep everybody engaged. Make get laughing.
Throw in your plugs, man.
Yeah, San Antonio Nerd Coalition on Facebook. And so it's pretty easy. Once you'll know it when you see it. You'll be like, yep, that's it.
So, are you done? I'm done. Have you ever had a family member yourself? You're like someone that.
I was almost playing. I was playing touching my leg.
And that's rare for me, too. That's
yeah. And I'm right now in top his name on bus, but it was Bishop from Aliens. Alien.
Oh yes, yes.
Talking about the inviting people over.
I had a huge fan for like I couldn't up. Like I was like, and I was calling him another actor. I was like, you know when this guy's and I was like, I was telling him, when this name was him. So and even now, just thinking about it, but it was one of the things that it's like,
I'll talk for Wendy first.
Last time about ringing.
this ain't gonna happen again.
Okay. Let me talk. What you can do? I got you.
She's good. She's natural. But
How can fans best support
you on camera?
Oh man.
I'm not even gonna say support my work, but support the community. This is a beautiful community, yes. It's awesome. A fun community. The people around here get to become friends and family. Support our conventions, especially the smaller ones. Come on out. Redford City grew up, put out beautiful conventions. I can't speak enough about them because they really look after us. We're starting to get going. The vendors, they will bend over backwards when we need something, done. So it's not even about me. As they grow, I'll grow. Everybody come up together. That's all I'm about. I want all of us to kind of do something.
Are there any upcoming conventions, films, games, or projects where fans can see more of my work, or just,
Like I said, well, I know there's one I can't talk about, but there's a big one that'll be announced soon. So, but we're doing something special for that, and then we're gonna be back there having another Resident Evil one. Retro City is, and then they're bringing the actor that played Wesker in the movies. That was gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna make some special edition stuff to give away for them, So we always try to do something extra.
Sweet. Yeah. Is there anyone you look to collaborate with in the future? Has never been has been here yet. Someone that you would love to have.
Okay. One fanboy, and it's putting it out there is that I put out a little bit ago, and I've always been a fan of since Battlestar Galactica. Sam Woodward. He like this guy knows more about like Star Wars. He he knows about like and all the stuff he's been in. You know, like I want to meet this man so bad and like interview him. You know, just I was a huge fan. I caught him when Battlestar Galactica. You know,
Nice.
started from there. You know, being human, and then you know he was in the zombie game from PlayStation, Days Gone. All the stuff. He was Star Killer. You know,
No.
and that's the guy that I always want to meet.
If you could give one piece of advice to someone what's that? What about?
Just get with the community around here. Just listen, and that's speaking. Listen to them. A lot of these people have been around for a lot of knowledge. So Centurion is a very giving community. You know, especially the nerd and the geeky fandom community. Very giving. There's a lot of people out there. I can't speak enough. Like coming from podcasts is really great to get with a piece of fandom. You know, these are people that I work with in Gabriel. You know, the kind of I can't say enough about and just listen. That's all. Listen and be open if you're taking it.
Just a few more questions for you.
Hey,
Gabriel.
no problem,
We got
no
it wrapped
problem, no
up.
problem.
Let's see. Where can you find you online to follow your journey?
So we're on Facebook. We got a big following on Facebook, or following for us. Like I'm freaking out because we're about 430 shy of 10,000, and so when that hits,
Small feat, man. That's not a small feat having 10K individuals follow you. So
and we're
make
excited.
it nonchalant, man. That's a cool
And
big feat.
well, and that's the thing. I always try to make sure keep my son stay still grounded, stay humble, and I'm excited. We're getting there, and then the more that we have people following us, the more the community gets shown. The more these vendors, the more everybody in San Antonio gets shown. That's all it's about. Like I said, bringing the community together. That's why I do this. We're on there. We're also on Instagram. We just started up on Instagram. My son's been helping me get on there.
Mr. Editor, you already know what to do. His Instagram.
And then we got on YouTube. One of our tech guys just got us on YouTube. So we're trying. We're getting there, but Facebook's a big one.
Any final word for supporters?
For supporters, we love y'all. We can't thank enough. Like this is one out here. I can't thank you enough for what you've done for us, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't be doing this. Like now, because of y'all, my son wants to follow in our footsteps. He likes this stuff. He's getting into it. He likes doing what he does. I can't thank you enough for that. And just keep sticking and keep doing what you do. Keep bringing this together. So thank you for that a lot.
And what's one thing that you hope to take away from you from the Nemesis event?
Dude, it's Resident Evil. Have fun with it. Like Resident Evil is just Resident Evil is Resident Evil. Like it's like I'm a big fan. If you're not, give it a shot. It's something that I did. They remade the game. That's where these guys are in the remake. For the first one. Just give it a shot. Yeah, I think you'll like it. There's so much AAA stuff, and you can find a lot of old stuff nowadays. Going on, and these older games that they're in. Games.
They're all stuff now, but when it came out, we were cool.
Hey, and it's not old. It's classic. We don't get old. And we don't get old. We become classic.
It's retro.
Retro.
Oh, yes, it's retro.
Retro. Oh, there we go. Yes, retro.
It's retro.
See how I did that?
Yes. Nice.
Here, give me your. All right, as a fun thing, give me your best zombie. Resident Evil zombie in words.
Dude. Well, I mean,
I got you.
That's me.
I'll do my best Crimson Head. I'll do my best Crimson Head. Okay.
I guess it's like.
Sorry, Resident Evil fans.
Hold on.
I already have him shaking his head.
Hold on. He's like.
So that's what it sounded like. My bad.
He's embarrassed.
My son,
Cut,
by the way.
cut
That's
it,
14-year-old. But
He's okay with
my best one. That's me getting up. You can catch the best one for me getting up in the morning. Like.
How does that sound like?
And seeing I got the back too. I'm like,
Oh, that's sciatica.
shit. Son, come back out.
Hey, it's because we're old.
You're my cane.
Hey, hold me up. I love you. I love you.
That'd be hard enough school.
That's my best one.
Thank you so much.
You keep doing what you're doing. You guys, thank you again. All right.